Tonight on GTTV, it's a huge week for gamers with the announcement of the next PlayStation. We've got all that breaking news, plus exclusive gameplay from Tearaway, Star Trek the game, and a combat facts on the G36. Plus, Marcus Beer laments the lost art of game demo.
Remember those things?
Hey Ash, what you playing as Earthbound? We discuss the possible rise of Android consoles in a special bonus round, and you'll see the world premiere trailer for Boba Fett's table in Star Wars Pinball. Exclusives approaching? Engage. GTTV starts right now.
What the hell is that?
Hey guys, welcome to an all-new GTTV. I'm Jeff Keighley, and this week has been a huge week for gamers. We've been waiting for it, and yesterday in New York City, Sony announced the next PlayStation. Here's all the breaking news.
The speculation is over. On Wednesday, February 20th, Sony officially announced the PlayStation 4.
This is the foundation of our next generation platform, PlayStation 4.
Exclusive titles Killzone Shadowfall, Knack,
the world is about to change,
and infamous Second Son.
You are not in control.
All had impressive debuts. But it was the system's surprisingly useful social features and game streaming capabilities that really moved the gaming world.
You can schedule a set time and broadcast your gameplay live.
For complete coverage of the PS4 announcement, check out the recaps and analysis on GameTrailers.com.
We're here at the DICE Summit, where J.J. Abrams just got off stage talking about the crossover between games and movies. J.J.'s got a movie coming out later this summer, Star Trek Into Darkness, and he's also got a game based on that movie starring Chris Pine and Zachary Quinto. And right now, we've got an exclusive look at the game. Check it out.
To show us an exclusive look at the upcoming Star Trek game, Senior Vice President of Paramount Pictures, Brian Miller, stops by at GT.
So our game takes place after the events of the 2009 film. We get to tell a completely unique and original story. We're excited because we have not only the entire cast back to reprise their roles, but we have a Star Trek the game that actually looks and feels and plays like you were watching the 2009 film.
Weapons ready. Prepare for...
So our main enemy in the game are the Gorn, and they're one of the most iconic and sort of beloved science fiction villains of all time. And we wanted to make sure that we could really expand their sort of species out for our game. So we have 15 different sort of classes and subsects of the Gorn, and everything from commanders to lieutenants to rushers. We also have female Gorn, which actually get to do some great sort of gameplay change-ups as well. We have one of the female Gorn who can transport around the room, so right when you think you've got her flanked, she can beam in behind you. And in order to make the Gorn really sort of stand out, we wanted to give them all very unique sort of weapons. And every weapon in the game has an alt mode, so much like your phaser has stun and kill, we wanted to make sure that the Gorn weapons had those two phases as well. Exploration is one of the key parts of this game. You're actually able to interact and sort of learn about the environment around you, which is really what Star Trek has been about from day one. And we have a great device that we can use in our game called the tricorder. It's one of the most iconic sort of science fiction devices that have ever been made. And in our game, you actually can use that to not only learn about the plants and the animals and some of the enemies that you're encountering, but interact with the Enterprise and some of the other environments that you're in to help gameplay along. Not only are you getting a great story, but you're really getting that great feel of what, Kirk and Spock go to. And it's something that you can't do in film or TV. This is the opportunity that we have as gamers to play as those characters, to hear that banter back and forth, to hear a story, to live a Kirk and Spock adventure that you've never seen before. That's why we made the game. That's what we're most excited about.
What the hell is that? It appears that the Enterprise has been compromised.
There's no way I can get us through that, sir.
Maybe you can't, but I can. You are not considering. No, we are not considering.
For an exclusive look at the Enterprise space battles, beam over to GameTrailers.com.
Captain, enemy ships changing course. They're heading towards us.
Fire only on my mark.
Fighters approaching in 3, 2, 1.
All right, just like J.J. Abrams, we are heading from Star Trek to Star Wars. There's a brand new Star Wars pinball coming out, and we've got an exclusive look at the Boba Fett table.
I deliver. Once I've caught my prey, nothing stops me from bringing it in. Nothing. If I take on the job, I complete it. And everyone in the galaxy knows that.
After the break, Combat Facts fires off an FPS staple, the G36. And what's the best game to play this month? We give you the rundown in our review roundup.